So, hello and very good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, I, Supriya, as a host of 6 day of our impromptu challenge, and we are growing really very faster, like we are improving. So, let's not waste the time and let's go with our impromptu challenge. So, I would be going first with our first member as Nikita. So I would really like her to unmute her mic, and the topic for her is that. Pause the recording. याद आ गया हाँ. So her topic is like, what is your favorite movie and why you like that movie? I mean, there must be a moral or something which inspires you about that movie. So it's simple.
First of all, I would like to thank our host for assigning me such a wonderful topic to speak on. And a very good afternoon to everybody. My name is Nikita Goswami. So here I go for my speech. So my favorite movie is Tare Zameen Par. It stars Amir Khan in the lead role and Ishan Avasthi. No, Darshil Safari. Actually, Avasthi was the name of the character, which was played by Darshil Safari. So what I really liked was the protagonist of the film, which was Darshil Safari, also known as Ishan Avasthi in the film. The film put stress on the Indian education system, which was that Indian schools were subjected the rote learning concept and were not given any priority on creative thinking, practical learning, and out of box thinking. And Ishan Avasthi was a very talented student. He was very creative. He was a painter also. He was good at drawing, and but he was neglected for those qualities, as everyone, including his parents and his teachers, also focused on the scholastic areas like engineering, being an engineer, doctor, or lawyer, or something like that. They were more focused upon the rote learning concept of studies. They were not promoting his talent, and that then it struck their parents that Ishan Avasthi was not doing good at its studies, so it lead him to get admitted to him to the boarding school. After he gets admitted to a boarding school, then he meets Amir Khan as his drawing teacher. He was a very conventional teacher. His style of teaching was quite different from others. That's what I liked about the film. And he diagnosed the student Ishan Avasthi that he was suffering from dyslexia, which no other teacher has detected that, but Amir Khan detected that he is suffering from dyslexia, and he took him out of that disease with very calm patience and very interactive and very friendly nature. He showered a very good environment, very supportive and very casual environment around him, and he brushed his skills and he took his inner talent, which was a painter. So at the end, he organized a painting competition in the boarding school itself, and in which Ishan Avasthi was the winner because he made such a wonderful drawing. So the motto of this film was that every child is special, disregarding of what qualities he possesses. We should always try to motivate his or her qualities, no matter whether he is good at scholastic areas or other creative areas like singing, painting, dancing, etc. So that's why I like this film. So now I would like to end up my speech. Thank you.
Okay, so Nikita, your speech was too good. I mean, you described the movie. You even described the description of movie like Ishan and how a teacher just make him come out with the disease. So the only thing which I found that you could have said whatever you have, the sentences you said at last, these sentences could have been said at first, like the teacher inspired him. So your speech could have been more interactive. For that, I'll be giving you 3 stars. And I found speech structure a little bit mismatching at last when you ended your speech, and ending was not smooth. So now I will request Amit to unmute and give the star rate.
Yeah. Thank you, Supriya. So straight away, directly to the points. If I give you that, I would give you 4 stars because being it an impromptu speak, you maintained your voice modulations and your tone was a little bit good in comparison to your previous speeches. So it was fluent. It was not breaking in between. You were not hesitating. You knew the points. You talked about all the points that you had. So for that consistency, I would give you 4 points. Yeah.
Okay, so now Karan, you can unmute yourself and go for rating.
So Nikita, I will give you 3 stars just because one reason, like the topic was which is your favorite film and why. So the topic was that, but you tell more about you are reciting the movie. If you just extend the part why you like it, then the speech gonna be great. So that's my point of view, and I will give you 3 stars.
Okay,
Otherwise, your speech was good. It was good. You
Okay.
are interactive today.
So thank you, Karan. Thank you, Amit, and thank you, host, for the feedback.
Okay, so let's move to our next contestant. That's Karan. So Karan, your topic is quite general, and your topic is little bit related to our culture. And the topic is that do you believe that educating students, like adult students who are in class 8 or 9, just educating them about the human part body, like bad touch, good touch, or I mean, someone, if he or she is bullying, then how to tackle that out? So, do you believe this is really very important? If yes, then why and how it can be implemented in the schools of India?
So first of all, thank you, Supriya, for giving me such a great topic. So my today's topic is why it is important to teach students about good touch, bad touch, and physical abuse and all these things in schools in their earlier stage of learning in their ninth or 10th class. Like that is the age in which a student can start bullying someone. Like he got on those directions, like where he started to doing such things, such bad things. So it is really important in that phase to teach students about these things, that what is good and what is bad. And if I talk about myself, I also face some issues like this, so I can relate with it. Like people used to tease me because I am fat, because I used to be fat guy. So and I am also introvert, so I am not able to raise my voice against those people. So I feel somewhere it is really important. If I tell you that why it is important, then it helps to empower students, like teaching students about good touch, bad touch, and physical abuse. It empowers them, like it gives them information about this is about the thing, that this is an appropriate behavior of someone, and they can raise voice. So it is really important to empower students about these things. Then another thing is that creating a what we say, a safe space for students. Like if we talk with students, like teacher talk with students about these things, so they are making a safe space for a student where he can tell anything. Like if teacher sharing such things, so students are also getting motivated that he can share his experience and his feelings about anything. So it is really important in today's generation. I think it is much lesser. Like people do not used to bully someone this much, but in past it is used to happen more. But we are learning from our mistakes, we are learning. So we are humans, so we are learning. It is obvious thing. So this is very important. And another thing is that this phase, like in when a student is in ninth and 10th, in this phase it is really important to give a student what we say, give a student a path to lead. Like that is a path that he should follow a good path. So it when we teach a class about these things, the person who is bullying a person, like if what is happening now, when a person gets support from other person, like he's enjoying bullying. So when we teach about these things to our students, then no one supports him, like no one supports the bullying guy, then he automatically stopped bullying other person. So this is my point of view, and that's why it is important. for all of us to teach students about these things, to build a healthy relationship between students and teachers. It is really important that teacher opens up about these things to a student, so that he can convey any message. It is really important for a teacher to become a friend of a student so that he can tell anything to him. So thank you so much. That's all from my side.
Okay, so your speech was okay, okay. I mean, I can't say it was good because you stuck in between, and not once, you stuck multiple times in between, and moreover, you didn't spoke about good touch and bad touch. I mean, you could have spoke it about like students should be aware of like if someone is touching them badly, then they should straight away run and tell their parents. That is must, that should be recommended. So you just did not spoke about it, and you only spoke about bullying. Bullying is okay, you have to spoke about it, but good touch, bad touch, awareness, like these are your private parts, you should not allow anyone to touch. So these points were missing in your whole speech.
Okay.
So for that, I will be giving you 2.5.
Sorry. Sorry.
So I will be giving you 2.5 stars. So next we'll be moving to Nikita. Let's see what she has.
Thank you, host. Excuse me. Karan, I would like to rate you on the basis of your content. On the basis of your content, I would rate you just two stars on the scale of 1 to 5. The reason was that you were able to convey the message through your body language, your expressions, and through your emotions, like it was seeming like you actually relate with it. Emotionally, we were able to interact, we were able to connect with you, but it should be reflected. You should be able to convey it through your speech as well, through your sentences as well. So that was something which was we were expecting, and that was missing. So that's the only feedback. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move to Amit. Amit, you can unmute, give the ratings.
Yeah, thank you, Priya. Karan,
Right.
your speech was good, better. I can see that you are improving in a sense that you can now clearly uh, portray the content of your speech. But I believe that today's speech was a little bit off structure. You could have structured your speech in different points, and then you could have elaborated on single point, taking up single point and then elaborating that. But today you ran from one topic and then grabbed another topic and described it. So that one you should look for it. And second thing that I saw that you now ended your speech on a more positive note and smoothly. It like ended very smoothly. So for that good thing, I would rate you 2.5.
Okay, cool. So let's move
Thank
to
you
our
so
third
much, everyone.
contestant.
Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
everyone.
Please improve
Yes.
next time.
Yes.
Okay, so now it's turn for Amit. So Amit, your topic is little bit situational. Like, um, see, in social medias, like there is a recent case, a person committed suicide because of bullying, like comments and all that stuff. So, if you, I mean, if you got a chance to change it, then how could you change? Like, you have to implement some rules and regulations. You have to, I mean, you have to just manipulate the whole social media. Then how you are going to do and why you think it is important, like security and why. So this is the topic. 30 seconds.
Yeah, thank you, Supriya, for providing me such an insightful topic. So, if I had the power to make some changes into our present situation that could lead to a lesser number of such cases, so I would obviously introduce some of the things. But before that, I would say that with the an increased number of technology or increase technology, actually our kids are getting phones before they should have, and it basically makes them or give them the freedom to spread their thoughts, their ideas, or their talents into a large amount of masses. So it leads to a good situation where some people or some kids getting recognition of their talents. But on the opposite side, it basically give an opportunity to those black-hearted peoples to literally exploit the children's or the kid or people's good skills. So this was the situation, and I would handle these things in three main stages. First is the prevention. So I would basically, as you can see, that Google obviously has this feature that basically enables it to basically prevent the like whatever search results include some suspicious content or some images that won't or that images that should not be allowed to normal public. They basically blur those pictures. So I would encourage all the social media developers, social media app developers, to encourage these kind of features that basically turn off or block some of the comments that contains abusive language or some negative comments. So they should introduce those kind of features that basically detect these comments and blocks these. So these features should be introduced to our day-to-day apps. Second thing, I would say that I should be doing some actions or taking some actions to basically create some awareness. So I would run some awareness programs on TV channels, on government organization, by the government organization, and these campaigns or programs would contain some entertainment that would and not entertainment, basically it would basically provide some kind of awareness to our normal people, so that our normal people get aware of it, and basically they let them know that what is right and what is wrong in the online field. Third thing, I would say that even of these things, if I introduce these things, many cases will arise in our future, and I would make sure that there are some rules and regulations which basically take strict actions against the people who are bullying someone on online platforms. So obviously there are multiple rules and regulations currently, but I would make them that they are making those as strict as possible, and they basically prevent the people who are doing those things. So with these 3 pointers, I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you.
Okay, so your speech was good. You said that campaign and all that. That is really very appreciating point. The only thing is this, that you could have included some more points, like you could have just said that I'll be uh, asking Google, or I'll be assigning there something. There is a age restriction, and in order to check that restriction, I will be asking a person, whosoever is a user, to upload his Aadhaar card, so that if he or she is above 18, then only he or she can use that website, adult website or anything like that, then only he or she is allowed. Otherwise there is a big restriction, and with Aadhaar card it will be verified that he or she is able, I mean capable of joining or not. So you could have said this, but your speech was good, so I'll be giving you 4 points. All the 3 points were valid. So that's it, and let's move to Karan, what he has to say about you.
So Amit, your today's speech was really good. I will give you 4 stars, just 1 marks cut, because I think it is not your best speech. Like, it can be better. So just keeping in that mind, I will give you 4 stars, not 5.
So it's turn of Nikita now. So Nikita, please give the ratings.
Thank you, host Amit. Your speech was bang on. You just bagged your speech today. This you framed your speech with so many facts, figures. It was really informative. As you talked about Google's features, also that there is a feature to blur those images and all those other facts you also mentioned in your speech. The only thing is that when your content is really good, and when you're so fluent in English also, so you should be a little loud. I'm not talking about you should be loud by your voice, but you should be internally loud. Like, go forward, just go about it. That thing was little missing. So I would rate you 4 stars out on a scale of 1 to 5. So thank you.
Thank you all.
Cool. So now it's turn of Karan to give me the topic, and we can go with it.
So I am your co-host now. And my topic for the Supriya is that my topic is that what is the important skill that new generation are not learning? You
Okay.
can tell any skill which is new
Yeah, sure.
generation is lacking or not learning about that skill.
Hmm. So
Tick,
just go.
tick, tick.
So the topic is very cool that what is the one skill which is lacking in our today's generation. So it's very simple. So I believe that the today's generation is somewhere lacking a self confidence about his or her priority goals, because when someone is not confident, when someone doesn't have that inner courage that I'll be able to do regardless of their many hurdles or there maybe many burdens also, like problems, and problems have multiple solutions, which solution is best. So these are the obstacles which will arrive. So instead of giving up, instead of thinking that I'll be not be able to do, the youth should realize that they have got the inner power, that nothing is impossible in this whole world. And this is the only skill which is lacking in today's youth, and that's the reason of many suicide cases. Even people of very younger age, they just commit suicide because they are not able to score good marks. Marks are okay, but when you have skills, when you are capable of doing anything, then you should be really very confident that marks doesn't matter. Like a piece of paper cannot decide your future, and it is really very proven by many of the famous scientists itself. So this is the skill which is missing, and why it is missing, I believe it is because of social media quotes. There are some sad quotes like my life has become hell and people are very, I mean, at very young age, like they are just in 12th or 10th, and they start thinking that life has just ended. So this is the self confidence feeling which is missing in them. This is a skill. I believe it is a very great skill when you are internally motivated, when you are internally passionate about your goal, when you are capable of fighting with the world that this is my goal and one day I'll be fulfilling it, one day I'll be accomplishing it. So that feeling is I mean, sorry, not feeling, that skill and that thing is very very missing in youth, and that is the cause of many problems which cannot be just spoken in just 2 or 3 minutes. There is a list, there is a vast list. So this is the only thing which is missing. And uh, what else I can say, that you should not give up on your dreams. And so that's how I would like to end my speech. Thank you. So,
Um,
Karan, you can give me the rating first.
so first of all, for everyone, like just give the rating to Supriya. Don't give feedback. Feedback give after the recording because time is less. So I will give you Supriya 3.5 stars. Now Amit,
Okay.
you can go
Hmm.
for your
Yeah,
stars.
I'll give you 3 stars.
Okay. Now Nikita.
I would also rate you the same. I would rate 3 stars on a scale of 1 to 5.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. So, thank you for the star ratings. And we will be seeing you next time with the same energy and with same motivation of improving and of not giving up on anything. So, till that, take care and see you next time.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.